What's poppin', guys? We are here today for week 10 of the MBL, our team analysis. I got with me my buddy Joey PokeaimMD, PokeaimMD, PokeaimM.
Yo, what's up, guys? You got PokeaimM here. We're back again, and today we got the team builder. Apologize, I'm a little bit tired. I've been recording all day. But
Joey lives to record. His living is based off of recording, so his life must be recorded, so that when he's old, so he can give this like recordings to his kids, so that the family movies they used to all watch back in the day, it's just gonna be Joey's videos.
Nobody's gonna watch me play Pokemon.
It's just gonna be your videos.
On our lives.
All right. Anyways, we got the team. Let's talk about the team here. So we're up against Team Leeki, right? I believe.
It has Abiki and Lee, aka Osiris.
Yeah, that's right. So the team should appear to your right. Looking at the team, like we decided that we have a lot of threats that they have. Like for instance, Mega Gyarados and Necrozma. What else? They have like a lot of redirection too, with like Electabuzz, Magmar, and just some overall just mons that hit pretty hard, I guess. So I just
The team's cool.
Yeah. So I'll talk about the first Pokemon here. Arcanine is a really good mon versus them because it intimidates like stuff like Beedrill, for instance, Ambipom, Rhyperior, things like that. And I guess I'm thinking that if they want to beat like Arcanine and stuff, because Arcanine, usually I guess kind of runs like Wild Charge and stuff, so they might have like Rhyperior for redirection with Lightning Rod and then Gyarados or something to set up.
Yeah.
So we're running the Grassy MZ Solar Beam, which actually has a good chance of OHKOing Mega Gyarados, and of course just destroying Rhyperior, which is really nice. And then we got Flamethrower and Heat Wave, just because of course Flamethrower can just hit a Pokemon by itself, but if there's like redirection involved or something, it could be cool to have Heat Wave as well in order for us to hit both sides. Other than that, it's a pretty cool mon. It's able to we're just running a really offensive EV spread. With modest
outspeeding Gyarados by 1 point.
Outspeeding Gyarados by 1 point, exactly, so that we can knock that out with the Solar Beam Grassy MZ. Why don't you talk about the next mon?
So Smackrup is pretty cool, our Celesteela, because it actually walls just a lot of Pokemon naturally. It can 1v1 Sylveon, Beedrill, Abomasnow. Although Abomasnow doesn't take too much from Heavy Slam. Well, Mega Abomasnow doesn't take too much from Heavy Slam. A regular Abomasnow will take a decent chunk. Ambipom, Rhyperior, let's like Smackdown, and Leech is pretty cool because this mon will not die in one hit unless it's like Thunder, Z Thunder, Life Orb Thunder from Rotom Frost, something like that. Wyguard is nice because this also not only is it a Fairy resist and a ground immunity, but also it helps us versus Blizzard spam versus Hyper Voice. So those two specifically, and then protect us for some nice recovery. We're very offensive that way. Our Heavy Slam can knock out stuff like Sylveon very easily, and yeah, just leftovers just for the main recovery, canceling out their hail and whatnot. Maybe a more defensive spread could also work for like checking Gyarados, but I think naturally it could also check Gyarados with just Leech Seed Protect and whatever's partner next to it, like Intimidate, Arcanine, or whatnot.
Yeah,
Smackup's cool.
Wyguard is especially helpful. Like it actually is able to block Blizzards and Hyper Voices and stuff. So that could be really cool. Like that's actually really fun.
As well as Earthquake. So like even if we're like in the in the air, like they can't go for Earthquake or Repair. They'd have to use like Drone. I don't think does Repair. I'm pretty sure Repair learns Drone. Actually, it has it, and Repair definitely has a drill. It learns Drone. I don't see it learn.
Yeah, it's also possible they could run like Trick Room perhaps, because they have like a good amount of Trick Room abusers like Abomasnow, Rhyperior, even like Sylveon, like with specs like slow Sylveon could be pretty threatening.
Necrozma.
Yeah, Necrozma like is the main
setup.
Trick Room setter.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, so I think this set's pretty cool. Works really well with the team. Then like in case like I said, I was just talking about Trick Room and stuff. Just in case they bring it, we have Gloop, our Licky, which actually is working really well as an anti-Trick Roomer, because it's able to be like it's able to outslow a lot of Pokemon due to its low speed, and just has a good amount of attacks. Silk Scarf 4 attacks. We're packing Dragon Tail in case they have setup sweepers like Gyarados, or like for instance like Calm Mind Necrozma could be annoying with like stored power or something. That could be like an issue that we have. So like Licky's Dragon Tail could be pretty helpful. Double Edge just hits really like everything hard, while of course being walled by Rhyperior, which we have Power Whip for, and then Fire Punch for stuff like Abomasnow. Yeah, exactly, and things like that. It's a cool
fun little mon.
Yeah, just
a fun offensive mon. Yeah,
and we don't really bring it too often, I guess, so it could be interesting to see how it works.
It's
versus
funny
in this
because you
matchup.
could say that about like Comfy before, and then we started bringing Comfy
I
all
know.
the time.
We had to hide Comfy's true potential so that we can make our way to the playoffs. Just sneak in there, you know. So with Comfy on our side.
Next up we have Suicune. Now this one we have Air Slash on it for coverage versus Abomasnow, which is pretty funny. Scald, Hidden Power Electric, which helps out with Gyarados Unmega'd, and then Mirror Coat. Now Mirror Coat's really cool with Assault Vest because it still obviously works, and I believe it hits the Pokemon in front of you, if I'm not mistaken.
I think so, yeah. Because like you can't. I remember like trying to like choose a move while testing Mirror Coat Suicune in doubles, and like I'm pretty sure it just goes like directly. It hits directly in front of you. So you can't really choose where it goes, but you know, at least it's cool because that actually can put in work. There wasn't really a better slot for our fourth one, so I guess it's just like Mirror Coat can actually bounce back stuff from like Necrozma, from Sylveon, even like special Abomasnow, like Rotom Frost, and, like the Buzz,
exactly.
things like that. So that can be pretty useful.
And the fact that because we have Air Slash, we actually have to be relaxed nature because it's an event Suicune, but this is okay because it still lets us take extra hits from like Beedrill or Gyarados if needed, or Rhyperior. So being relaxed is okay. We're max special attack. The rest is put in speed. Speed allows us to outspeed most Sylveon, some Necrozma variants, Necrozma. Some variants like that, all Rhyperiors. And just starting them with Scald Burns from an offensive Suicune.
Exactly. Like we have to be 100% relaxed nature because this is an event Suicune, so it's like the event Suicune with Air Slash always has, I think, relaxed nature. So because of that, we decided to run a good amount of speed so that we can be faster than things, and then like special attack for our power. AV Suicune is actually pretty cool. It actually can hit really hard. Well, not really hard, but like of course with Mirror Coat and
it's decent.
Fishing for Scald Burns, and I guess Air Slash flinches could be cool. I don't know. Yeah, it's a cool mon. Next Pokemon we got here is Booshed, our Buzzwole.
I haven't used him in a while, dude. I feel like you really haven't used Buzzwole in a while.
Yeah, I think like the peak of Buzzwole was like in the first few weeks where we just started like surprising everybody with our 3 attacks, protect Z moveset, and like changing up the coverage, I guess, every time. But I don't know, like a lot of the later matchups, they have like a lot of good Buzzwole answers, so we haven't really brought it as often. But I think it's pretty good in this matchup, I feel, or in terms of I guess just dealing with threats, like like beating Necrozma if they're like slower than us, of course, or being like a good check to Mega Gyarados. It can probably check Beedrill pretty well. What else? It can check. It checks the Ambipom nicely too, and as well as probably also Rhyperior. So I mean, it's just a cool mon. Like PokeaimMD Leech Life, mainly they're just for Necrozma because that could be a big threat. And we have like super power.
Poison Jab hits everything.
Yeah, exactly. Like Poison Jab hits Sylveon really nicely for some good damage, and yeah, we got Protect just to like, I guess just protect ourselves. We don't want to, you know, we always gotta go out there with our.
Don't want to say Hyper Voices.
Yeah.
From Sylveon if you don't knock it out Poison Jab.
Exactly. And like we have like Wide Guard support that could help like Buzzwole out with like Hyper Voice, or I don't know, like Garchomp out with Blizzard. You can talk about Garchomp if you want.
Yeah, so this Garchomp's just full on offensive, no protect. We're just running Swords Dance, Dragon Claw, Earthquake, and Iron Head. Earthquake is nice because, again, if they have like redirection, we can hit both members. Iron Head is good for Sylveon, and Dragon Claw just pretty much hits everything else at neutral at least. And yeah, SD Garchomp, Adamant Nature, he's the majority of their team, and it hits so hard. Megachomp hits so hard, and it gives us an electric immunity as well. And just something that can threaten Beedrill just naturally, like just offensively. So I thought it would be a good pick with the team, and the fact that Garchomp will probably more likely be on the opposite side of Celesteela is really nice because we can spam the Earthquakes and everything that'll be on the upside more than likely has Protect. Exactly. So Garchomp is just a good Pokemon to bring in general in this matchup. I actually had an idea, but we'll talk about it after. Yeah, I just had some ideas for a few other weeks, like in playoffs and stuff. Assuming we make it, you know. Yeah. I have a few ideas.
I think we're guaranteed to make it anyways. There's like, I think someone like mentioned like a really small chance of us not making it, but like it's too minuscule. Like too many things have to happen, so I'm pretty sure.
I mean, it's Pokemon. Anything can happen. But
anything can happen. But yeah. But of course, you know, we all know Pokemon's a game of odds, so you got to play the odds. I'm pretty sure we're gonna make it, but yeah, if you look at the team, like I've pretty much split it up into what Pokemon we have each. I think Joey's gonna have Arcanine, Celesteela, and Leeki Leeki, and I'm planning on having Suicune, Buzzwole, Garchomp. Like I said, you know, we have the Arcanine Suicune combination on opposite sides. We got the Celesteela Wide Guard protecting Buzzwole, Garchomp. Leeki Leeki is like on, I don't know. I guess that's fine. Like that was like the best way to split it up, I guess, because we have the 2 Z crystals on either side as well. So I figured it all fit like a puzzle.
Yeah, I could see it working. I mean, I think it'd be really nice. But yeah, I don't know. I don't think that's there me. I'm looking forward to the MBL is almost done, man. It's been a long.
It actually is. Yeah, it's a lot shorter than like leagues like the GBA and stuff. This is like what, 11 weeks?
It's almost UCL level long.
Yeah, probably.
Because it actually would be longer than the UCL. Because we took little breaks in between each week. We had like 2-week breaks sometimes. But yeah, this is a long league, but it's been fun. It's definitely been fun.
Yeah, and like I'm happy that we're doing like a lot better than last season.
Last year.
Whereas same can't be said for Chimpact. We did well like last season, but now this season is pretty much like performing at our level last season, pretty much.
Yeah, but I mean, we'll see what happens. We definitely still have to. We still have a lot to learn, though. We're still struggling with like setup mons and stuff in this, but we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Definitely.
Yeah, it should be fine, especially since we'll get to like trade mons and stuff later on, like if we do make playoffs, which hopefully we do. So we'll be able to like switch members that haven't been putting in work, get some new ones, try to I guess balance out our team, make the weaknesses go away so that we can come in stronger in the playoffs.
Exactly. But yeah, I'm excited, and I have a lot of ideas. I just want to talk about Emvee, so wrap it up.
All right, so hope you all enjoyed. Hope you all enjoyed. Battle is going to be tomorrow on Joey's channel, 3 p.m. Make sure you check that out. Have a great one. Goodbye, friends.
Goodbye.